Drinking some butter coffee, reading the word, getting my daily sun, my daily steps in right now. Big ass watermelon.
Just because you're cutting doesn't mean you gotta be a weak little bitch. Now the best part about Troy, my neighbor,
Cooking up some ground beef, adds 10 grams of protein to the rice. Drinking some butter coffee, reading the word. I made a promise to myself that I'd delve deeper into the word. I've disconnected from God and it's felt bad. It's felt bad. I feel like there's a void in my soul. It feels like my compass is a bit wobbly whenever I don't put God first and at the center of my life. And I'm not gonna lie, like coming in here and reading the Bible, it's not fun. I never want to do it. I always dread it. But every time I do it, I learn something I need to learn about God, because to have a connection with God, you have to know who he is. You can't have a connection with a fucking stranger. So I'm trying to learn more about God, and every time I read the word, I find out more about him and I feel more connected to him. And as a result of that, I feel more connected to my purpose. I feel more grounded in who I am as a man. So that's why I do what I do. That's why I'm reading the word. But the reason I'm drinking butter coffee is because, oh, fuck me, no way. No way. I was just trying to show you the butter. Fuck me. All right, I'll clean it in a second. Anyways, damn it. The reason I'm drinking butter coffee is because the butter slows down the cortisol spikes. When you drink coffee, it's going to spike your cortisol, which is not good for muscle growth, not good for stress, not good for a lot of different things. But butter slows down the cortisol spike, and it slowly releases the caffeine throughout your body, so you don't need to drink as much coffee, and the caffeine is just working for longer hours of the day. But now I have butter and coffee all over me, so that's the end of this fucking episode. Get my daily sun, my daily steps in right now. It's early in the morning, got my coffee, basically taking my coffee for a walk here. It's absolutely beautiful day. Getting sun on my back, lowering my cortisol, getting my vitamin D, getting my energy boost for the day. It's very important to optimize your lifestyle along with your training and along with your nutrition, because recovery is where all the muscle growth happens, right? If you're not recovering properly, there's no way you're gonna grow. It's just not possible. So when you go to the gym, all you're really doing is stimulating your muscles, tearing your muscle fibers, but then when you recover, that's where the actual growth happens. But people think recovery is only sleep or a rest day. Recovery is keeping stress levels low. Recovery is getting sunlight. Recovery is grounding. Recovery is your nutrition. Your muscles recover when they get fed properly. So I always make sure that I get my grounding in, I get my sunlight in, I keep my cortisol levels low so that I can optimize muscle growth and fat loss. And it seems like we reached the end of our walk because fucking sidewalk is flooded. I have no idea how that happened. But yeah, make sure you get your recovery in. As you can see, I've got this big ass watermelon, and watermelon has been my go-to lately on the cut, because like 100 grams of watermelon is only 30 calories. Watermelon is mainly water, so if you're trying to get shredded, watermelon is a great option. I weighed in this morning down another pound. Eventually I'm gonna just be air. I'm just not gonna weigh anything if I keep this up. But yeah, I'm trying to get down to like crazy body fat percentage, like 7. Like insane. Like I'm feeling good right now. I'm pretty lean. I'm probably at like 10% right now, but we're trying to get even lower. So I'm gonna chop up this watermelon and I'm gonna make my signature breakfast: 6 pasture-raised eggs and watermelon. I either do strawberries or watermelon, but watermelon's been delicious lately. I've been really enjoying it. So watermelon it is today. Gotta get to it. Just had a call with one of my coaches. Yes, I have coaches. I have coaches on everything I do, because I understand that having a coach is a time machine for my goals. So I always hire people that are in the place that I want to be, no matter what skill it is that I want to learn. And I always learn from them. And that's how I get so much better. But my eggs got a little cold, so I'm about to throw down these 6 pasture-raised eggs. with some watermelon. And then I'm gonna link my buddy Troy. My buddy Troy just moved into the apartment building next to me. He's literally my neighbor, he's like one of my best friends. So I'm gonna walk over there or drive over there, I don't know yet. And we're gonna go rip a workout. Staying strong on the cut. Just because you're cutting doesn't mean you gotta be a weak little bitch. Right, Troy?
Right. There you go, Deb. Come on. Right up. Explode. Good. Come on. Another one. Up. Yep. Hey, don't forget to breathe, huh?
6 to 8 reps. The sweet spot range. 2 sets of every muscle group. Maximum intensity. Survive. So when you do chest, put all your effort into something incline first, because incline makes your chest look bigger, like when you build your upper chest. So I always start with an incline, then go to something flat. This isn't perfectly flat, but it'll do. Everything 6 to 8 reps, high intensity. So let me show you what failure, hang on, this needs to be addressed. People think failure is dropping the weight on your head, but failure is really all it is when you're by yourself is when your form pretty much gives way, right? Like you break form, that's failure. So what? So I'm pretty close to failure now. I'm gonna start using my back and shit. That's how I know I'm failing. That's failure. If I tried to do one more, I'd be twisting my body and doing all this shit. That's how you get hurt, number one. Number two, there's no point. Just stop right there. So Troy invented a new workout. Troy, you wanna explain what's going on here?
Well, so the reason we have the... This is obviously...
I'll be your demonstration dummy and you just explain it.
Yeah, so basically this is static right here, right? So this isn't moving. But with the straps, what you can do is as you open up the chest fiber, right? Well, that's not opening, that's creating more of a pump in the chest. This you can open up like you normally do for a chest fly. But as you go to the top and you get that squeeze, you can get a fuller contraction. So you can really open up the pec here, which you'll see running diagonal, and then big squeeze right at the top of the chest there. So it allows for the pec fly to be a little bit more mobile into your body's mechanics rather than it just being stationary with the grips that are just already positioned the way that they are. So that's why I like this movement. Yeah, this movement's fire.
I'm actually gonna say no. I'm just gonna show my juicy ass triceps as I hit.
Wow, what a fucking beat. When you actually follow your macros, your arms, your arms can also look like a giant dick.
I call it dick veins in the shoulders.
Yep.
Just crushed a lift with Troy. Now the best part about Troy becoming my neighbor is the carpooling effect. Not because he's a good guy, not because I like hanging out with
money
him.
because we're broke.
It's because we're broke. That's exactly why.
No, but we act like we're broke.
It's convenient. Carpooling. Here's the advantage of having your home gym, connecting to the Bluetooth, and we got the whole gym to ourselves. Pretty fucking sweet.
I told you we'd be able to figure it out.
That's badass, bro. Turn up a little bit.
Oh, it's go louder, yeah.
Let's see it. Cooking up some ground beef and pasture-raised chicken right now. Every day along with my eggs, I always have a pound of grass-fed ground beef, 93.7, half a pound of chicken, half an avocado, and a little bit of kimchi because it's the most metabolic meal one can have. And if you go through all my other vlogs, I'm pretty sure I'm eating the same shit in all my vlogs because it's effective. I keep getting leaner while maintaining my strength. I feel fantastic every single day. My energy levels are just insane. So that's why I do it.
Just took down my ground beef bowl. Now I'm gonna get some steps in on the walking pad here. And I'm gonna walk. I love this walking pad. It's so convenient because check this out. Get the steps in and I can cut on some Netflix. So the only time I allow myself to watch TV is when I'm walking. You know, I'm getting two birds stoned at once. Get to entertain myself while I'm moving closer to my goals. I always say, and then I get to, right? I've trained my brain to earn all my dopamine. I don't just reward myself for doing nothing. And as a result of doing that, it's reset my dopamine. So I get pleasure out of progress as opposed to getting pleasure out of things that just make me feel good in the moment, you know? And this is a hack you can try with your brain. Try saying, and then I get to. I'll go to the gym and then I'll watch Netflix. I'll, get my step count in and then I'll have that fruit or whatever it might be. It's a silly little exercise, but I promise you, it's so effective. So I'm going to walk while I cut on some Netflix, shower up, and then I got my group call with the guys later. So I've always put grass-fed bone broth in my rice. So it blends into the rice and it adds 10 grams of protein to the rice and also just makes it taste so much better. It's calling me. Fucking phone calls. It makes it taste so much better. But since I'm cutting, I'm trying to stay away from rice. And so I've been using the bone broth just as like tea. Like I'll just heat it up in a pan till it boils and then I'll drink it as tea. It's 10 grams of protein. It makes me feel full. It's amazing for your gut health, amazing for your skin. So this has just simply become a new staple for me. I absolutely love it. It is so delicious and so good. Give it a try. Grass-fed bone broth just as a drink, like a hot tea. You can do it in the mornings, you can do it at night, but it's fire. About to get ready to hop on my weekly group call with my guys every 7 p.m. Tuesday. Just got done with my weekly group call. We went over a lot of cool things today. We started by going through a law of attraction worksheet, which is something that I created for the guys, where basically it helps them make sure that they're aligned with all of the goals that they've set for themselves. And it compares and contrasts what the best version of themselves would do almost in every circumstance. It really helps outline that. And then it shows where they are today so they can see the contrast physically, because I'm a visual learner and they are as well. And this way they know exactly the inputs they need to put in and things they need to do to make sure they become who they need to become. And then we went into sleep, how to maximize the rep ranges and volume in the gym, and just kind of, talk to each guy one-on-one and basically, got a feel for how they're doing. And yeah, we just chopped it up. We're all homies in this group. So it was absolutely dope, but I'm about to get ready for bed and wrap my night up. It's been real today. Catch you boys in the next one. Peace.